Welcome to kindergarten. You're going to love it here.
Hello, welcome to Kindergarten Kickoff. My name is Jennifer Verliger, Superintendent of the Mount Pleasant Public Schools. We're thrilled to have you here today and are excited to show you all about our comprehensive Kindergarten Kickoff program. Throughout the afternoon, you will meet many of our staff members that are here to help guide you and your student as you begin to make choices that will begin their educational career. Thank you for being a part of our day today. We hope you enjoy it.
Hi, I'm Diane Falsetta, the principal here at Pullen Elementary. We're super excited to have your kindergartners joining us this fall. Welcome to Mount Pleasant Public Schools.
Hi everyone, I'm Marcy Stour. I'm the principal here at Ganyard Elementary. I just want to say thank you for choosing Mount Pleasant Public Schools for kindergarten or developmental kindergarten. Welcome to our district.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Bishop. I'm the principal here at Vowels Elementary. We are so excited to have our new kindergartners here next year. Welcome to Mount Pleasant Public Schools.
Hi, I am Tammy Hartman. I just want to talk to you about a day in kindergarten. A kindergartner comes to school 5 days a week, all day. Kindergartners will learn to use a visual schedule to know what their day will look like.
During the day, students will receive lessons in math, reading, and writing, have lunch, recess, and snack. During the week, students will have lessons in science and social studies too. They will also travel to certified teachers for music, art, PE, library, and computer class.
We also will work on polite manners, good social skills, and teaching responsibility, learning to clean up their own messes, help to dress themselves, and getting their own belongings ready when it's time to come to school or time to go home.
Do you have any advice for new kindergartners?
Yes. So always be a good person to others and treat people how you want to be treated.
Our kindergartners spend the year building a strong math future. We build an understanding of the number system as students learn that digits represent quantities, that numbers are sequential, and that we can use a place value system to. As we build our math skills, we begin exploring addition and subtraction. Our math instruction utilizes a combination of whole group lessons, small group activities, and independent practice. We learn through engaging hands-on exploration to make learning fun and meaningful.
What is your name?
Josie,
What grade are you in?
kindergarten,
What is your favorite part about being a kindergartner?
math.
What about math?
I like learning classes in different kind of things with numbers.
You like numbers? What is your favorite part of being a kindergartner?
Learning
What do you like to learn?
numbers,
Numbers? What do you like to do with numbers?
count.
Hi, I'm Shannon Jablonski and I teach kindergarten at Vowels Elementary, and I'm here to talk to you about writing in kindergarten. Writing in kindergarten happens to be one of my most favorite subjects because it shows the growth of your child over the year in an immense way. Writing in kindergarten starts out with your child probably writing in scribbles. They might know a few letters. They probably know how to write most of their name. Those are all very normal things when they start out writing, and it's our job in kindergarten to make sure that they take it from their scribbles to words that they can read. As they start learning their ABCs, we start attaching the sounds to those letters. And once they have the letters and the sounds together, we start showing them how to put those sounds down on their paper and eventually turn those into words. So even if it doesn't make complete sense, we're super excited when they start putting a string of letters on their paper or even start learning some high frequency words or sight words as we call them. And once we have those things in place, their writing starts turning out beautifully. The part that we do in writing with your child is that we conference with them. We spend time every day working with children in our room in a one-on-one conference. We take a look at what they're writing and we point out something that they're doing wonderfully, and then we give them one little teaching tip, and we always ask them if we can teach them something new, and that usually turns into inspiring them to write more or add more detail or tell more description or even add something to their picture or labeling their picture or something like that. So conferencing becomes a very important part for us in kindergarten as teachers. This is where we really hone in on what your child is doing currently and what direction they need to go. And then finally, I'd like to talk to you about handwriting. Handwriting has not been forgotten. It is still a very critical part of what your child is producing for us in school. So they start out, we may see a lot of scribbling, really large letters that don't fit on the page, and that's completely fine. We fix that along the way in kindergarten, and by the end of the year, your child will be writing letters pretty regularly, sitting them on the lines and making them just about the right size. And that's just one of those skills that takes time, takes a lot of coordination and muscle building in their hands, and they do that with a lot of practice. Like I said, writing is one of my most favorite subjects because it really shows the growth of your child, and at the end of the year, we'll have a nice bunch of stories to send home to you for you to enjoy and for them to look back on over the years.
My name is Morgan, and my favorite part of kindergarten is writing, because it's where we gotta write about something.
Casey, what is your favorite part about being a kindergartner?
Writer's workshop.
You like to write stories?
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Shannon Recker and I teach kindergarten at Ganyard Elementary. I'm going to talk a little bit about what our language arts looks like at the kindergarten level. Each day we do approximately 90 minutes of language arts. During that 90 minutes, it's a lot of small group center-based activities. Students are able to work independently, whether it's with technology, using different manipulatives around the classroom, or they're able to meet with me or the teacher in small groups working on skills that they need to work on at their level. We also do a 30-minute reading intervention each day as well. During this intervention, we target specific skills that the students need to work on to help them become more successful in reading. During our 90 minutes of language arts small group center-based time, we usually call that Daily 5. The Daily 5 stands for working on writing, word work, listen to reading, and just working on different pre-reading skills. A lot of students are able to listen to books on tape or listen to books on the computer. They're able to go onto iPads or Chromebooks in the classroom and work with different websites. They're able to use different manipulatives like stamps or magnet letters to form words, to make letters. And they're also able to go to a writing center where they can just work on their writing skills also.
This year we have 3 units, including a weather unit, a unit on living things, and a unit on pushes and pulls and gravity, just kind of outdoor concepts that they might not have thought about before they come to kindergarten. We do a lot of hands-on activities to kind of give our students real-life feel for the science concepts that they learn. So we start out the year with the unit on pushes and pulls and gravity, and the kids are allowed to really use manipulatives. We make little ramps that they can push and pull cars on and get a real feel for what that might feel like. With our living and non-living unit, we go outside, we study animals, we study trees, so they can get a grasp for what's living and non-living around them and what makes something living and non-living. With our weather unit, we'll do a lot of exploring outside. That unit happens in the spring, and a lot of times before kids come to kindergarten, they've never really thought about what weather is and how it affects their daily lives, and we will do a lot of fun things where kids will write in their science notebooks and do a lot of observations and recording and really feel like they are scientists.
Because hippos go on water and they go on land. They can be in zoos.
Thank you.
In social studies, we cover history, civics and government, geography, economics, decision-making, and citizen involvement. We use study weeklies and MESA units. Some activities we do are making maps, making timelines, talking about being responsible at school and at home, and sorting pictures of things we want and need.
Hi, I'm Ashley Carpenter and I teach physical education at Ganyard. The kids come and see me twice a week for 30 minutes. One of the main things we work on with kindergartners is personal social skills. So are they working with teammates? Are they being responsible with equipment? Are they giving best effort? And then we also touch on motor skills, fitness skills, and cognitive skills. So making sure that their minds are engaged as well as their bodies.
In music, students practice moving and playing a steady beat, sing simple melodies, and play classroom instruments.
In kindergarten art, we introduce a variety of basic art materials, teach students how to use them safely and responsibly, and give them time to experiment with those materials to create artwork of their own. We also focus on basic concepts of art that will help students be able to talk about their own art and appreciate art in the world. These concepts include basic colors and color mixing, simple shapes and 3D shapes, identifying tall, short, thick, and thin, and a variety of lines.
Mount